guys, what's up? It's Naomi the Crafty Savage here, and I'm back for this week's Wip Chat. If you're new to diamond painting, WIP stands for work in progress, not we're gonna whip somebody. We are crafting, people, crafting. Get your little dirty bird minds out the gutter. I mean, at least that's where mine went the first time I heard whip. I was like, what we're doing? What? Like, what did I sign up for? Anywho, chat is, I'm just gonna run my mouth, tell you about my week, and it really wasn't that eventful up until today. So yeah, I kind of like, I've hit my breaking point and I don't really care, and I spoke my mind to a certain extent. I held back, you know, we'll get into that. So I'm a little like amped up right now. So I mean, I will try my best not to curse, but chances are it's gonna slip out, and I mean, I'm just gonna apologize now. All right, I'm just gonna apologize now. So what I'm working on is DAC's Sleepy and Grumpy Cat. We got Garfield, you know. This is, I started this, I think today's day 3, and I guess maybe, where am I at? So I'm like am I past this hand? I'm like right about, like, I'm working like right about here, so maybe about halfway, almost halfway done. But yeah, no, it's really, it flies. It's a lot of color blocking, which I like. The background, I mean, that is a poop ton of color blocking, but, and anywho, that's, you didn't come for that. You didn't come for that. I'll be using my Munimade tray, as well as I got this pen off of Amazon, as well as my Chroma diamond art pen. I'm not sure which pen I'll be using. Sometimes I just grab one and stick with that. Sometimes I switch back and forth. I don't know. It depends on my mood. And I also have this cute little metal gnome Coverminder from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe over on Etsy. I will make sure to have everything linked down in the description box down below. So with that being said, let's get this ball going. Okay, so again, as you always know, my mama tried to raise me right, but it just didn't always sink in. Where are my manners? How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a fabulous week. Just a small little plug. I am an affiliate with Treasure Studios Art. If you use the code Naomi15, that's Naomi15 on any order over $40, you will save yourself 15%. I mean, and who doesn't want to save money? Like, hello, me. Like, you got a code? Is it on sale? Like, what? Like, yes, I'm all about them sales and codes and discounts. That sometimes it gets me in more trouble because I'm like, oh, well, it's 50% off. That means I can buy 2. Yeah, it doesn't work out. But anyhow, I also have Buy Me a Coffee and Buy Me a Ko-fi. You do not, have to donate, but if you do, it just goes back into the channel. Just liking the video, watching the video, commenting on the video is thanks enough for me. So, all right. Now that we got that all out of the way, right, let's get into this. Do I have this plugged in? I do. Okay. I said let there be light. Sorry about the crinkle, guys. I didn't think that one through. I don't know if y'all are following, that. Ooh, let me tell you, if I have time, I will try to elaborate, because I took notes, and let me tell you, today on the little trial thing that's going on, I took like 3 pages of notes. I was laughing so hard. Maybe I'll get into that a little bit. So, but yes. So, where did I leave off? So, Thursday, I record my videos on Wednesday. You guys watch them Thursday. So last Thursday, like I said earlier in the video, you know, nothing really all that exciting, you know, really happened in my life up until today, you know, but just some things. So Thursday, you know, obviously I went to work, you know, because, I don't know. I like the punishment. I don't know. I need the money. I got to pay bills. I don't know. I'm just, oh, I need to find me a sugar daddy. I say that, and honestly, I'm one of them people that I don't think I could not work. Like, even if I had $1 million, I'm one of them people that it would be fun, you know, like maybe, I don't know, like a week or two, you know, like, woo, this is fun, this is nice. But then after that, I'd be like, no, there's got to be more. Like, I can't do this. See, I had to run to the post office on Thursday. Was it Thursday? No. Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, I had to run to the post office on Thursday, and the guy that usually comes and picks the checks up on Thursday, he, it's literally like not even half a mile away from his house. So I just texted him and was like, hey, I gotta, you know, run to the post office. I'm just gonna drop the checks off at your house. You know, I'll stick them where I normally do, because I ain't telling y'all where I stick the checks. That ain't none of y'all business. Anywho, he was actually home because he had gone into work and he wasn't feeling good. And he's kind of older. He's like 70 something. So, yes. So that was, you know, weird. So I dropped the checks off, and then I went and I finally mailed out Bev's package. So, and when I say, like, I'm talking about like her Christmas / birthday stuff. So what had happened at Christmas was I had Bev's number. When I wrote down Bev's address, I forgot a number. So let's just say this package that I sent out around, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, it traveled the United States, went up to Canada, circled around a few times, did the hokey pokey, and came back to Florida. So I was like, okay. And, you know, and I told her, I was like, I'll get it mailed back out, and I don't even know what happened. You know, time went by, and it was like her birthday was coming up. So I was like, you know what? Like, when I send out your birthday stuff, I will, you know, send the Christmas stuff along with it. Well, her birthday was in March. But, you know, but she also celebrates into April. And because I love her so much and she is just so special, I mean, I figured I wanted to stand out and show her how special she was and give her her Christmas and birthday present, you know, extend it out another month, because she's just that special. And if you disagree with me, we're going to have some problems, all right? Don't be talking smack about my Bev B. Alrighty. So yeah, so I finally got that done. I come back, I'm working, and my youngest son calls me, and he's like, Mom, he's like, what happened? Like, the tire rod on his car, like, snapped. Now, thank goodness he wasn't on like a main road. He was kind of more on like a back road, and where it happened, he was like able to pull into this like parking lot. But, and I'm like, really? Why now? So, you know, I went and got that all taken care of and picked him up, and yeah, that was fun. I had to, you know, go in. It was in a dry cleaning shop, and I went in there and I was like, look, you know, this is the situation. I'm like, can we just leave it here for tonight? And, you know, we'll have a tow come get it tomorrow. And the people were really nice, you know, like they understood. It was not something that, you know, you could drive it away. Like it was obvious. Like it had to be towed. So, you know, that got taken care of. And I'm just tired of being responsible. Like I'm ready. It's somebody else's turn to be responsible, because I'm over it, guys. Like, I am so over being the freaking responsible one. Like, people need to start taking responsibility. But anywho, so Friday, I wake up at 10:30. You're probably thinking, well, Naomi, you know, what's so bad about that? Oh, I don't know, except the fact that I'm supposed to be at work at 8. Like, thank goodness I work from home. So, I mean, I quickly jumped out of bed and called my boss as I was like running down the stairs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I overslept, blah 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 blah. And I mean, he's really cool, because he knows that it's not my usual thing. And he even said, he's like, it just might be, you know, just all the stress you've been dealing with lately. He's like, you know, your body just might be like, yeah, I'm done, you know. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, I still feel bad. I mean, but like I said, he's cool about it, because he knows that is not my normal, you know, MO, so to speak. But yeah, and then, so, you know, I quickly do what I have to do, and I run to the bank to deposit the 1subs check, and I was like, yeah, let me just quick stop into Wally World here, because it's literally right in the same parking lot. So I go in there, and I got these, they're like, what the hell are they? They're fresh raviolis with like sausage and cheese in them. Oh my gosh. Like, takes like 4 minutes. You just freaking, you know, boil water, put them in the boiling water for 4 minutes, and they're done. And I put some like olive oil and like garlic butter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It is so freaking good. Then, so then we get into Friday night, you know, and I'm going upstairs. So I think, I don't know, lately I've been diamond painting upstairs in my bed. Like, I switch off. Sometimes I'm in my craft room, sometimes I'm sitting down on the couch. And I don't know, the last week I've been just upstairs in my bedroom diamond painting. So, and I think, I don't know, I might have ran downstairs to get something to drink or whatnot, but I'm on my way to go back upstairs, you know, and I'm walking down the hallway to get to the stairs, and I look at the bottom of the stairs, there's a freaking lizard. I'm like, oh, no, no, no. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the video of what I said to that lizard, you know, like, I'm not afraid of the lizards. Like, I'm cool with them, you know what I mean? Like, you stay outside of my house. Like, don't be coming inside my house, because, like, when they move, they scurry really fast, and if you don't know what it is, like, you're thinking you got like a rat or a mouse in the house, and we all know how I feel about mice. The only mouse I like is Mickey Mouse, and if I want to see him, I will go visit him at Disney. All right, like, no need for him and his relatives to come to my house. Nope, we ain't having that. So, you know, usually Roscoe is really good about, you know, spotting the lizards. Nope. He left me to fend, you know, this lizard off by myself. You know, the great freaking Roscaroony lizard catcher. You know what he was doing? He was upstairs freaking sleeping. Like, I screamed when I first saw the lizard, because, like I said, you're not expecting to see something scurry in your house, and it kind of like you get jumped, you get startled. Nope, this freaking ding dong, he's just sleeping away. So what I did was I wound up, like, it was right by my front door. So I'm thinking, like, maybe, and it does happen, like, where they just kind of, like, sneak in. So I took this like cardboard box and I opened the door and I kind of just like slowly pushed the lizard outside. Hold on, this camera's all wonky. Okay, sorry about that. My camera was like all wonky. Like I looked up and I'm like, what in the good gravy is going on there? And so I had to play with my tripod, but you know, it's all good. We're back up and running. So where was I at? Okay, I got the lizard out of my house and came upstairs to find Roscoe, you know, just snoozing, living his freaking best life, you know, chilling on the cooling mat that I got for him. Like, I'm like, oh, you little ding dong. I'm like, leave me to fight this lizard off by myself. Like, what if it turned into Godzilla? Like, it would eat me, and nobody would be here to feed you. You know, then you would have to suffer. Yep, I see how it is. I mean, thank goodness it wasn't Godzilla, but you get the picture. You get the picture, right? Dang dong. Yeah, I don't even know what in the good gravy I just said, but I meant to say dang dog. Like, good night. I see, on Saturday, I woke up around 10:30 in the morning, which is like really good. Like, I usually sleep in, I don't know, I don't mind sleeping until like 10:30. That doesn't bother me. Like, if I sleep, I really don't like to sleep till 11, but I'm fine with that. It's like really anything after 11, like I feel like I've kind of wasted my day, like half of my day. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't sleep a lot, so I tend to catch up on my sleep on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. But sometimes I sleep in way too late. And on Friday, you know, I was looking around and I'm like, I really need to clean. I'm like, I have hardwood floors and they're a blessing and a curse all in one because, oh my gosh, they collect Roscoe's like dog fur. Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these, like, you know, freaking Roscoe hairballs. And I'm like, you know, if I were to walk around the whole house and collect everything, I could probably make another Roscoe. But what was I saying? And I was just like, you know what? I'm like, no, I'm tired. I just want to just relax. I'm like, you know, I'll do it Saturday. You know, that famous, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, guess what happened? Saturday came and nope, I was like, I don't feel like doing anything. And that's exactly what I did. I did not do anything. I just diamond painted. I was working on the Marilyn Monroe one and I was like determined. I wanted to get it done. Because I saw the painting that I'm working on now, I saw Diamond Art Club was going, you know, to be releasing it. And I was like, ooh, I need to order that. And Diamond Art Club, they're usually pretty good about, you know, getting your stuff to you fairly quickly. So I was like, you know, I'm like, I should have this done by the time it gets here. Just move this over. Okay. Whoop. Got a straggler. Come on out, mister. Yeah. So, yeah, Saturday I was like, nope, I'll just clean tomorrow. I'll, you know, get up and just get it done. And, you know, those famous last words. What the good gravy am I doing? I still have this color over here. Like, wake up, ding dong. So, you know, that was basically my Saturday. And Sunday I woke up and I was like, okay, you told yourself, you know, Friday night you were going to clean Saturday and you didn't clean Saturday. You know, so you're going to get up and you're going to clean today. And that didn't happen. Nope. I was just, I don't know. I think I've been stressed out with some family stuff, and I mean, we'll get into that. You know, we're getting close to Wednesday. We're at Sunday, guys. Just gotta bear with me a couple more days. So, you know, I didn't get that done. And I finished the Marilyn Monroe diamond painting because I think this was going to be here originally. Like Diamond Art Club, they said it was going to be here Sunday. And what happens is the UPS, like, they pass it on to my mailman. Like, they don't come here. Like, they do the attempted delivery. Attempted delivery, my foot. You attempted to deliver it to the freaking post office on a Sunday, and the post office ain't open. Ding dong. So it turned into, you know, Sunday to, was it Tuesday? Yeah, Sunday, and it was supposed to be here Tuesday, I think. No, it was going to be here Monday originally, and then it changed to Tuesday. And, yeah. So, we got it, and then, on Sunday, or no, it did come on Monday. My bad. Oh my gosh, if I had a brain, like, I need to go on vacation. That's honestly, like, that's what I need to do. I need to plan my trip to go see Ruby and plan a trip to go back up to Pennsylvania, because I don't know, I've just had, I need a break from the Sunshine State, I think. Yeah, I just need to step away and just take a little break, and people can figure out how to clean up their own damn messes when I'm not around. Like, that's where I'm at, guys. Like, whew. And then, let's see. Then on Monday. So then, you know, I went to work, and Monday I also go to the bank. And on my way to the bank on Monday, like, I don't know what was up with people, but, like, everybody just, like, I don't know, because I do the speed limit, because I'm like, it's not worth getting pulled over and getting that ticket, you know. I'm just, nah, I'm good. I'll pass. Like, people just kept flying around me, you know, and I'm doing the speed limit, like, and I'll even go, like, 5 above the speed limit, like, as long as it's not, like, residential. If it's all residential and it says to do 30, guess what? I'm doing freaking 30. You know, if it's just, like, I don't want to say like a normal road, because all roads are roads, you know, but if it's like a road that it's like, it's more like it's got businesses on it and it says it's 30 or it says it's 40, you know, I'll do like 40 to 45. So, like, all these people were like, you know, going around me and cutting in front of me, and this one person, like, they did it, and I was like, oh, you freaking, like, then I start looking at their car, and I'm looking at the tint on the back of the window, and I'm like, that is a horrible tint job. Look at all them air bubbles. Like, I'm judging this person's car because they cut, you know, because they, like, flew around me, and I'm like, But, yeah. And then, when I was at Walmart, I'm coming back, and this freaking dude, like, comes up to me, and he's like trying to tell me I got like a chip on my window and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I just got the car. I'm like, I'm not interested. And he just keeps trying to like convince me that this spot of dirt or like sap, because, you know, I park under this tree, is a chip in my windshield. And I'm like, I'm politely, you know what I mean, being like, no, that's okay. Like, I just got the car. I don't think so. And he's like, no, it's right there. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. You know what I mean? If it gets bigger, I'll deal with it then. And he's like, well, it's going to get bigger. And finally, at this point, I was like, you know what? Well, it's a good thing I don't live in Pennsylvania where it's cold anymore. And I have to worry about when it goes from hot to cold and it just spreads. And I just freaking walked away from the dude and like went to return my cart, because I was like, I'm done. Like, I've just, man, like, I feel bad for people, because I am, like, I'm in a mood. I'm just so tired of just the BS that I've been dealing with, and I'm done, and I'm starting to take it out on other people, and it's not pretty. Like, it's not pretty. And, but yeah, and then Tuesday, I, you know, went to work, and I talked to my mama on the phone for about 2 hours. And yeah, and then that brings us to today. I was having a fabulous day. Well, I mean, for the most part. And then I get a phone call from a family member. And I'm just like, I'm over everything. I'm over it. Nothing. It's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. And you don't want to stand up and take responsibility. And I just had enough. I just had enough. And it was like every time they would say something, like I was just like, yeah, no, you know, and they're like, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, nobody asked me about that. And if you would have asked me, I would have told you that was asinine to freaking do. You know, like, I'm not cleaning up the mess. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't create it. I'm tired of cleaning up freaking messes I didn't freaking create. It's just that freaking simple. So yeah, anyhow, let's get on to other news. So I've also been, you know, watching, you know, the whole trial that's been going on with, you know, Johnny Depp and the turd burglar. And let me tell you, like today, it was good. Like I was getting irritated. My boss would call me, you know, and it was like right in the good parts, and I'm like, just Mary St. Joseph, like stop calling me. I'm trying to watch this freaking trial and you're interrupting me. Then I had to realize, like, Naomi, you're supposed to be working. Like the trial can wait. Like you need to work. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like I mean I work, you know, and it's not like I'm sitting there like not doing work, but I watch it on my phone, so when he calls me, obviously I can't watch it, and it's irritating, and I'm like, ding dong, like leave me alone. Call me all you want next week. Like stop calling me. I don't know. I'm just, yeah. So, but I took some notes, and let's kind of like get into them and get into my thoughts. And today, like, I took like 3 freaking pages of notes. I might have to like condense them, but at some points, like, I was freaking rolling. So, okay, let me find my notes here. Where is it at? Oh no, that's just today's. Is this it? Oh yes, okay. So starting on Monday. All right, so this is 2 days ago for me, 3 days ago for you, because you're watching it on Thursday. They had the hand surgeon, you know, guy, and he was like up there, you know, doing his thing, saying that, you know, the finger couldn't be injured from the bottle, from the top, like coming down at this. And I'm like, and like before it was even brought up, I was like, well, what if it's like coming from, you know, the top, but like on an angle, and it slices it. Like I should just be there, because I'm like, I got some questions I'm gonna need you to elaborate on. And is like looking, like if you saw the picture of his finger, it did, like it looked like it came from the top side, and yes, it could. What was it? And then the other one was like, you know, the turd burglar saying she lost jobs and blah, blah, blah. Like, here's the thing, lady. Like, don't lie about, you know, one, just don't lie. There's no freaking point in lying, you know what I mean? But, like, if you're going to lie, let me give you a little advice, honey. don't lie about something that, you know, that of a touchy subject. I don't want to, you know, say the word, but, or of a DV, you know what I mean? Like, that's not, you don't accuse somebody of that. And yeah, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's 100% innocent. You know, what I think is, everybody has their breaking point, you know what I mean? And there might have been times, you know, some of the things would not have even happened if she did not escalate it, you know what I mean? And like, you're trying to defend yourself and get away. But yeah, anywho. And the other thing on Monday that was like, oh, if one more person kept referencing that the turd burglar and Jason Momoa were like on the same level, like, no, how dare you even put her in that category with that like sex goddess? Like, hell no. That's like, you know, you got like your Pee-wee T-ball, you know, baseball, and your major leagues. Apples and oranges, you know what I mean? Like, don't, nope, you just stop yourself right there. I was getting so irritated with that. I kept screaming at the phone. And then we get into Tuesday, and they had the guy from WB on there, and you know, and they were like asking like, well, why did her part get shortened? And he was just like straight up like, there's no chemistry between her and Jason Momoa. Like, yes, it may look it like that, but and I got what he was saying. He was like, you know, like, but behind the scenes, you don't know how many takes it took to finally get that, and the time and the, I'm like, oh, no, I get it, sweetheart. I get it. I'm like, just make sure that jury gets it. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Oh, and then this was the, on Tuesday, so before they broke for lunch, like they did like their little, you know, sidebar that, oh my gosh, I want to be a fly on the wall to hear what they're saying. Like, I wish I could read the lips, because I would love to know what the judge says, because there are times the look on the judge's face, like, oh, like, and the way she looks at like the turd burglar's lawyers, like, I want to know what's being said. And then let's see, oh, and then Tuesday, the innkeeper of that like Hicksville, he came on to like testify, and I was like, yep, here we go. And you know, the turd burglar's lawyer was having a problem because he met or spoke with like Camille, you know what I mean, like the night before, and I'm like, what, that's not allowed? Like, she's not allowed to call you or meet with you, you know what I mean, before the court hearing. Like, as long as she's not telling you what to say, like, they have to kind of like prepare you and like let you know, you know, like, hey, okay, you know, like, we're gonna call you to the stand today, blah 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 blah. Like, isn't that just like normal? Like, am I wrong there? Am I missing something? I don't know, but it, oh, I tell you, like, this case, I'm invested. Like, I want to know. I think I know what's gonna happen, but you don't know, right? Let me see. That's Monday, and then Wednesday. Ooh, good gravy. It's so good. I just dropped my pen. I got all excited there. Like, oh, first thing, like, oh, it was like, I swore, because like the lawyers were like their sidebar first thing in the morning, you know, and I'm pretty sure, you know, they didn't, because if you watch today, you know, the first person on that stand was Kate Moss. And I was like, this is what I came here for after the turd burglar said her name. Like, I want to hear this. And, oh, the turd burglar's lawyers, you know, they were like, oh, this can't be good. Like, how are we going to fix this after she... And it was the turd burglar, you know, she did it to herself. she brought the name up, which allowed the doors to open for what happened this morning. And yeah, so I mean, like, Kate Moss went on there, you know, and she said that, I mean, and it was like short and sweet and to the point. Like, I think Kate was on there for like not even 4 minutes, but like a little more than 3 minutes. Like, it was short, like, where she was like, she said that Johnny Depp was like, they were on vacation and Johnny Depp was the first one to leave out of the room, and that I guess there was like a rainstorm or something, and when she walked out, she slipped on the stairs. So first off, no way he could have pushed her down the stairs. One, if he went out before her, I mean, it's just not humanly possible. You can't push somebody. I mean, you can maybe pull them, but you can't push them if you're in front of them, right? Right. Okay. So then, you know, and she said, like, she fell and she hurt her back, you know, and she, like, yelled, and, you know, the other sex goddess, you know, came running to her rescue and picked her up and carried her to her room, where I'm like, yep, like, keep it coming, sweetheart, keep it coming. But oh yeah, oh yes, I'm like, oh, I honestly, I wish she was on there a little bit longer, you know, but I mean, she got on there, she said what she needed to say, and that was that. And I was like, yes, I'm here for it. Okay. And then here's another one of my favorite, you know, people to testify, because she, let me tell you, Dr. Shannon Curry, she is better than me when it comes to the turd burglars lawyers. Because let me tell you, like, if I was sitting up there, I would have gotten in trouble, because I would have called, I don't even know what the hell the lady's name is. She's like the one with, yeah, like, oh my gosh, she angers me, and just, oh, I would have called her a few choice words. They would have slipped out of my mouth, and I probably would have been held in contempt, you know, but it would have been worth it. Like, but yeah, no, how Dr. Shannon Curry can, like, keep her composure like that, because I'm like, you know, I don't even think, you know, being sworn in under oath and sitting right next to a judge in a courtroom, I would be able to bite my tongue with just some of the things that come out of this woman's freaking mouth. Like, it's like, you're not twisting my words, you dumb. See you next Tuesday. Like, oh yeah, I'm telling you, like, I wish I could record myself watching this, just so you could just hear the stuff that comes out of my mouth. Like, I'm pretty sure if somebody was, like, just walking by my house, they would probably swear I have Tourette's, with just how stuff randomly comes, you know, out of my my mouth. But let me see. Then and then, you know, the second sex goddess, well, I guess he would be the first sex goddess because he came first, got back on the stand, you know, Mr. Johnny Depp. Whew. Is it getting hot in here? Okay. Anywho, he had me freaking rolling, guys, like, freaking rolling with some of, like, the things he would say back to the turd burglar's lawyer. Who is it? Rottenbottom. That's not his name, but that's what I call him. I was dying. Like, the one, he said something, and Johnny Depp, oh, wait, no, this isn't it. So, Depp back on the stand. No, that's not it. Where is it at? Sorry. I think my notes got, messed up. Where did it go? Oh yeah, what was it? Johnny Depp made the comment to Rottenberg's objection. And at one point, the judge like had overruled it, and Johnny Depp just turns around and he's like, "It'll be okay." I lost it. I freaking lost it. Like freaking lost it. And then he also, where is it at? He made a comment as well about like when Rottenbottom or whoever it was questioning him, saying, well, didn't you ask for drugs? And he was like, I don't know. He was like, I was in pain. He's like, I could have been asking for a teddy bear. I damn near fell out of my chair. Like it was just like, whoo. Oh, and he also said that when he lost the chunk of his finger, that he deeply misses it too. Like I was like, oh my god, like I can't like somebody get Johnny Depp off of from testifying, because I'm gonna pee my pants. Like I'm just gonna pee my pants with the stuff he was saying. What else was there? Oh, and it also seemed like, because the turd burglar's sister, Johnny Depp was saying that, like, she kind of got, like, the shitty end of the stick, and, she would try to please the turd burglar, and she would just get, like shot down. And he was saying, some things and that he had witnessed, and I was like, seems like the turd burglar, she likes to be throwing alcohol around. You know what I mean? Like, she loves to do that. And then, like, they were also, like, accusing Johnny Depp that, like, he doesn't donate to charities. And Johnny was like, we're just gonna stop you right there. Like, I do donate to charities, but he doesn't do it in his name. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want his name attached to it. And I was like, that reminds me of, like, Prince. Like, Prince would make all these different, like, donations, and nobody knew it was him, because he didn't want his name associated with it, and that's what Johnny was saying. And he was like, like, obviously, like, if I go to a hospital for, like, Make-A-Wish or something like that, like, it's him in person, so obviously his name has to be, associated with it, but he would prefer his name not be associated, like, he doesn't need the recognition, every time he makes a donation. And I was like, good for you. Like, good for you. Go stick it to him, Johnny. Like, I'm there for it. I get it. And it's just, like I said, it just, that when he said that, it reminded me a lot of how Prince was. So, it'll be okay. I'm kind of skimming over this because I took way too many notes. Oh, and then there was, like, the Morgan Tremaine, who worked for TMZ, and when that came out, and I heard that, I was like, oh, no, and he told them, like, how they got, how they knew where to be and all that, and that they don't normally hang out at a courthouse, but they got a tip, the day that the turd burglar went to go file the restraining order, that she would be there. And I'm like, how convenient is that? They were also, given, like, a tip about the deposition, and that on, there was another day where they received the video of Johnny Depp, slamming the cabinet doors and all that. And I'm like, I'm like, who's a little salty bee now? Because your truth is coming to light that you are a liar. Like, you are a big time liar. Like, if you're gonna lie about something, like, get your freaking story straight. Like, first off, you shouldn't need to be lying, and yeah, like, I hope your pants catch on fire. Like, liar, liar, pants on fire. That is where I'm at, and I can't get this drill to pick up to see. There we go. There we go. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, just go into the color. Thank you. Sorry, guys. It's a struggle over here. And, you know, like, oh, my gosh. I was like... Oh, and then when the turd burglar's lawyer turned around to the guy and was like, you know, like, well, aren't you just testifying, you know, like, just to get your 15 minutes of fame? I think I might have paid myself a little bit when he turned around. Like, I mean, and he said more, but at the end, he turned around and was like, well, you know, well, couldn't I say the same about you, you know, by being her attorney or something to that effect? And her lawyer was like, well, isn't that a little argumentative? And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, sweetheart. Like, you don't like it when the tables are turned and it's coming back at you. Like, like, yep. Yep, the truth hurts, biatch. Like, if the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it. I don't know what to tell you, but, like, he was right. Like, yeah, I laughed, and yeah, I think I might have piddled a little bit. And then, the last guy, and then I wound up getting bombarded by freaking phone calls, was that I saw was Mr. Neumeister. He was like the photographer, video, audio. And I swear, like, the turd burglar's lawyer, they were like pooping a brick because they knew, you know what I mean? Like, this guy studies, you know, like, all kinds of things, and like they're known for, like, if things have been edited, like, they can look at it, and like, he specializes in it. Let's just say he proved, you know, that some of those photos were edited, and he showed his proof. You know, he's like, where, you know, if it was just, you know, the original picture, I forget what, I don't think I wrote it down. I think he might have missed it as he was saying. I was like trying to write it, you know, but there was one point when he pointed out the size of, like, the file sizes of the different photos, and he's like, you see, this is the original, and you see it, and it's the lowest file size, and there was 2 others, and they went up, and he's like, and that's another way you can tell that, you know, the photo's been, like, altered and blah, 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 and I was like, and that was, what was it, the turd burglar's arm? And I'm like, yep. I'm like, he just stepped out on there, and without saying the words, I mean, I will say it for him. Like, the bish edited those photos, and she got caught. So when I say, like, oh, I want to know so bad. I want to know so bad what happened. I'm going to have to, you know, go back and watch that part later, because, yeah, I missed probably, like, the last, I don't know, hour, 2 hours of the trial, and I was like, dang nabbit. But yes, but you know what, guys, I think with that being said, I think I rambled on long enough. But you know what, I wanted to start doing something before I go. I want to name, you know, like, one thing that was like a win for my week, or, you know, just one thing that I'm grateful for. And you know what? I think I'd say, like, my win for the week, or, you know, what I'm grateful for is that I'm able to talk to my mom. You know, I was able to talk to my mom for like 2 hours yesterday, and it's not something that I take for granted. You know what I mean? Because not everybody has their mom that they, you know, can talk to. So yeah, that's my win for the week. What's your win for the week? What are you grateful for? Leave that down in the comment section down below. But you know what, guys? With that said, I'm gonna hop on out of here. I hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time, guys.